put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. That's caught. It's sharp. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. He makes the catch. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, right away after picking on the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he... Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Flips it out on the screen. Makes his man miss. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Right on the money. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got the quick pass. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires on the move. Working on the right. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Quick completion on the out. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets it out fast. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Sellers. Out of the backfield, he's open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Looking to throw again. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. The sure hands, it's Bennett. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! How about
exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. A small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to add another to their lead. Scanning the field. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. LSU right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stands and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's sharp. Jumped on top of the pile. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Going for the big play. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That's caught. It's Harbor. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. With jet sweep pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his back in the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is...
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Looking for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU! They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to barge in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. One of the danger spots in any... Looking for a man. It's Green. Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. On the run, still looking. Finding an escape route. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arkansas! To the air on 1st down. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt in the SEC.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Justice. Looking to throw, it's Green. With the catch, it's Green. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Got his man.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Going right to work up top. Might be looking to run. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. And that pass is caught at the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back to throw, it's Green. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Lost to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown! Let's go. Right. Single. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. He'll take another shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great. The quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Green. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blake. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. And the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Wants to go up top on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Green. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Touchdown! He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Green. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will.
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Wake Forest's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So
to the air, it's Green. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Green. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To throw, it's Green. Release to the back. This time on target. Turning it on. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Big fella moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Green. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's first and 15 for this offense. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown! Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Green. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's caught downfield.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Razorbacks are flying down the field. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Hard running there. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him. Dropping back, it's Green. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Rolling right and going deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection. Looking to throw on 1st down. And And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Back to pass, it's Green. Keeps looking downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's second and